Imagine this tail here hitting someone's hand with that stinger. I bought a gigantic aquarium so I could put it here inside my recording studio. I had to move all my animals and change everything because there was no more space in here and I had to work a lot. I built some new things and you already know, right? My way, cue the music. And water, man, this thing is huge and now it's just about filling it with monster fish. Welcome to another video. I'm here, look, in my recording studio, and man, today I'm in trouble. Well, but I'm in trouble in the best way possible. It's because I have a lot of work. Working is always good. I have a lot of fish to move, aquariums, entire systems to set up here, all because I have this aquarium here. It's gigantic, and I traveled hundreds of kilometers to pick it up with my friends. From the 11th floor of a building, and it's going to look like this. Cue the music, thank God. And with the help of all my friends, the aquarium arrived here safely. And I need to put that giant one here. Yes, right here where I have my biggest shared system. Man, it's 2 aquariums and a rack of tanks connected to the same filter. I need to move everything out of here, including my animals. It's even harder since I can't use the base. This one's made of wood, look. I've added reinforcements to these aquariums, which are much better than the previous one. And the base that came with this aquarium made things more complicated. Look, it's rotten, and the iron that was used to make this base, look, it's as thick as my finger, man. So, besides all this moving of animals, aquariums, and equipment, I'm also going to have to build a concrete base here. Man, things are crazy for me. And to make me even more worried, can you believe that last night, when I finished recording the previous video, I went to turn off all my recording equipment, and when it was time to turn off this switchboard, I pressed all the buttons, everything just turned off, and I left. Man, I just forgot that this also controls the pump. Here at the giant pool setup, in other words, I turned off everything, absolutely all the equipment for that setup, and went to sleep peacefully. But when I woke up, the first thing I do is come see how my animals are doing. There were already bottom fish at the surface trying to breathe, but what worried me the most was the peacock base. Man, he stayed like this, just still, you know? The first thing I did urgently, of course, was to turn it back on to get everything working again. The filter is very important. I started aerating the water like this, you see, and thank God the peacock base started coming back. Look, he's much more active now. He's not just staying at the bottom anymore. Man, what a scare I got. Obviously, it was my fault. And let that be a piece of advice, man. We really need to be very careful when we're working too much. Sometimes we end up forgetting some really important things, but since there's no other way, I need to get my hands dirty. Thank God the peacock base returned and the other fish went back to the bottom. Everything's fine here. Time for another busy day in my recording studio, but before I start anything, I need to thank each of you who have clicked on the links I leave here in the description and bought the products. Not just the ones I recommend, but as I always say, if you use the links I share for the food, equipment, and products I use daily in the recording studio, and if you search for anything on the website, just use the link I provide and search. Anything that might have nothing to do with aquariums, I don't know, a couch, a bed, a refrigerator, a TV, food, man, I don't know. Whatever you buy, man, that's it. If you need to buy something online, man, use my link, even if it's a link for fish food or aquarium equipment, and search for what you want on the website. And just by using my link, man, that already makes all the difference. And of course, everything I said is just one way you can help. But there's that way everyone can help, and it doesn't cost anything, which is just leaving a like, leaving a really cool comment, sharing the video, and man, that's already enough for us to go further and further. We're in this together. Let's get to work. What I'm gonna do with these animals here is move all of them over here to Baby's aquarium, and look, here's Baby, look. And to do this in the safest way possible, I'll have to move as much water as I can from this whole system to this aquarium. I'm going to clean up, remove the dirt from the bottom, and empty the aquarium. And in here, I only have Baby, who, man, is my dinosaur fish. He's really a primitive fish. His species has existed since the time of the dinosaurs. That's why his name is Baby, right? Not the mama. Since he can handle a lot when it comes to changes in water parameters or even low water levels because he's a lungfish, he breathes air from outside. And in here, there's also just this little turtle that was rescued. Whoa! And she's still really small, so she doesn't bother the fish much. So for these animals here, it's gonna be super safe. I'll do all this moving, all this water changing, swap that water for this water, and then I'll be able to safely transport all of them over there. I have delicate animals here, so I'll begin by emptying Baby's aquarium. And it's done. It's already empty. I'll just leave this little bit of water, and now I can start taking the water out of this aquarium and from the rack to put over there. Well, water in the bucket, and I believe this part will be pretty quick. Music. There's only a little water left, so if I remove more, the fish will bump into each other. I need to take some out now. And I'll start with Rick, the Pangasius. This fish, I don't recommend it for aquariums because it grows really fast and it loves to bump its head against the glass. Come here, Rick. Come here without making a mess and oh, got him. Oh my God. Whew, easy, easy, easy. I have to be very careful with him because he has spines that can poke you. Come on, welcome to your new home. Whoa, there goes the next one, who will definitely want to thrash around a lot. He could even hurt himself, get badly injured, or break his spine. That's the alligator gar lep, the Lepus osteus. He won't fit in this small net, so I'll need two. Whoa, he's big. There he went in and he's crooked. Look at this, man, what a beautiful fish. But let's go, Lep. Welcome to your new home. Go on, let go, let go. Oh, he didn't get stuck there. Phew. And since the weather is really getting colder, I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to turn on the heater right away. I really like this heater here. It's the Hopar model, which has a display so it shows the temperature. Here I can control it from the outside just by pressing the button. Man, this is really high tech, and that's it. All set. You know, just adjust the temperature here. See? Let's go. Very high. 27, 27.5, 28 degrees, all set. Set to 28 degrees, and right now it's showing 22.5. Well, let's go. There are more fish to catch. Kevin, come here, Kevin. There, I got it, man. Look how much Kevin has grown, dude. And look at this. Go on, Kevin. Welcome to your new home. My God, man. Look at all that slime. That's good so the fish don't get hurt. Here, too. I'm going to remove the log now. And man, this log here, look, it already comes with something inside. Look at the little frog, man. He's my talking catfish and has lived in this hole for around 2 years. He's all set with his house and everything. Now, another one that thrashes around a lot and is also at high risk of getting hurt and breaking its beak is the Cachera. It's coming, my God. Ow. Man, this is another fish that arrived really small and look, it's growing well. Just look at the color of this fish. Alright, here we go. Cachera, welcome to your new home. Easy, 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 easy. Whoa, there it goes. Come on, Jordan, it's your turn. Whoa, I got it, man. Look at the size of Jordan. Oh my God, dude. To think he arrived so tiny, we didn't even know if he would grow. Oh, man, I didn't even know if this fish would survive. Because the first one I had was pretty good, but I had some problems, you know? But Jordan, thank God, is here, healthy and growing well. Let's go now. The last one, Claudinho, man. This one is going to be the most delicate of all. Go ahead. That was a relief. Look at how he moves his tail. Imagine this tail hitting someone's hand with that spine. Come on, Claudinho. Welcome to your new home. Well, to the hotel, right? Because it's temporary. Since Claudinho arrived, he hasn't touched substrate. Will he want to hide? If he's really stressed, he'll bury himself. Anyway, all the fish from that aquarium are already here. Look, in their hotel, look at Claudinho. I thought he was going to be really stressed, but man, he's just fine here, dude. He already went to meet everyone. He even climbed on top of Baby. Now we just need to give the filter some time to run properly, clean up all this dirt, and let this aquarium get completely clean. Man, now I have another big job actually, right? Which is to take care of the fish here in the rack. Man, there are fish in here, huh? My God, man, what am I going to do with them? And it's the next day, thank God, the peacock bass Tucunarelli has recovered. Look, well, he's really alert. Everything is taken apart. The aquariums, the rack, the sump, everything is completely disassembled. Look at how this space looks. I've started bringing in the blocks and setting everything up to make the template. This is the final shape it took. Here, look, there will be a solid base in the back, one on the side, another one here on the other side, and a support in the middle. And then there will be these two spaces. I can put the rack or an aquarium here, or really anything else. And since each of these blocks is about 19 centimeters, including the space for mortar, right? Between them, it'll be about 20 centimeters more or less. Good. I'll need to stack 5 blocks to reach a height of 1 meter. So the base will be about this tall. I'm choosing between leaving it as is or making it 90 centimeters since I'll need to do maintenance and reach my hand in. Well, everything's ready. Wish me luck, leave a like, and let's go raise these walls. Well, the first batch of mortar is done. Now it's time to prepare more and keep going with this. And look, I think we're halfway there, but even at halfway, there's still a lot of work to do. Whoa guys, it's late at night and I'm done for today. I thought about putting the level up here. Look, the bubble is right in the middle. So, this bar here is going to be my guide so I can square everything up, make everything level, and tomorrow, God willing, this base is finished. Whoa, 2 days later, and look at the base now, man, I've already finished it. I spent the whole day just squaring everything up to get everything level, and let me tell you something, I'm not a professional, man. It was a lot of work, but now everything is finally flat. Both the front and the back, this middle base here, everything is at the same level too. I've even started painting here to see how it looks, and I like the result of it. It's better than this concrete gray. So let's go. All that's left is to finish painting the base and bring the big guy over here. The front part is already painted, now I just need to paint the inside part. So, all done, look, everything's painted. Now yes, all that's left is to bring the aquarium over here. And look at what I have to move to make space so we can bring the aquarium inside. Oh my god, Team Rocket looks different today. Man, Junior is here, Zero. Nice to meet you guys. Zero is going to be with us a lot. Okay, everyone? Zero knows how to handle everything about aquariums, glass, masonry. He can do a lot. Ponds, you name it. He's the guy to make our tank with the glass front. So here's what I want. Everyone comment his name. There you go. I want Zero together with Felipe JS in the recording studio, working, giving it their all. Let's see if he'll feel moved and come work with us. Let's go, everyone. Willer is right there. Come on, Willer. You already know this big guy here. Let's do this, everyone. Time to get to work. Go.
Willer, run, love. Run over there. Go, go. Come on, come on.
Pass the flange over there. Pass the flange over there. Go.
Go. Got it.
Understand? Take off the flange, Junior. Line up the styrofoam there. See how it is. Okay?
Okay, third finger here. Is it there? Is it there?
Is the flange there? Right?
Oh my God, my finger too. Go. Hey, hey, hey. Glory to God. Glory to God.
All right, let's go.
Willer, congratulations. Thank you, ma'am.
That's it, guys. Glory to God. Man, my God, let me pull myself together. Here, we also have to clean up all this mess. The whole house got turned upside down, but the aquarium is still in place. Thank God. Glory to God. Now, Sirio has already started the work here. Look, 2 drain pipes, 1 on each side, but like I said, 1-inch flange. In other words, it would be really easy for the aquarium to overflow if we put in a stronger pump. And since there will be a lot of fish here, we need a lot of water circulation. So, we're going to get to work right now to increase the flow. Down there, we're going to put in a 50mm flange. We're going to change it now. The intake won't be from the top anymore, it'll be from the bottom. You know I use this method in all my aquariums, bottom intake. All the dirt from fish poop and leftover food, everything at the bottom will go straight to the filter. This week has been crazy, but everything will work out. There's a new character here, look. In the videos here, look.
Was it born?
Is it a boy or a girl? The finish is looking great, man. The aquarium is becoming something else, bro. Just look at this. And now, with this side here, it's gonna draw water from the top, like this, a little smaller. Well, the water won't be touching the braces here, right? Because the aquarium will look terrible when it's full if you increase the pump flow and the water starts to rise almost to the point of overflowing. Well, that's a risk we can't take. And now, with this work here from Ciro, man, it's awesome. Leave a comment below. Ciro working in Felipe's recording studio. Even that, huh? Let's go. Let's get this thing moving. Well, now that this side is done, it's time for the main side. I'm going to make the hole there, and man, this is going to get messy. But let's go. Let's keep going because it's turning out really awesome.
Right, so
'There we go. Now yes, man. Now a lot more water is going to go down through that hole. Well, this is going to give a much bigger flow inside the whole aquarium. "3:30 in the morning. I already dropped Willer at his house. Now it's just finishing up. Look at this mess. My God, if I saw this mess, I would have given up already. Look how cool. It already comes out textured and finished, man. Before it was just intake from the top. Now look at the space here for the water to come in through the grate down here. It goes up and down through the old overflow, and then yes, it goes to the filter. So now there's an intake from the top over there and the main one down here at the bottom. That's awesome, man, bro. It's almost 4 in the morning. That's it, man. We're in this together, dude. It's Cairo's first time here on the channel. I mean, second. The first time was when we rescued the fish at Willer's house, right? So it's Cairo's second time on the channel. Man, we're leaving my house at 4 in the morning. My God, everyone here needs to get some rest. 2 days later, and man, the day has finally come to fill my gigantic aquarium with water. Man, I'm really excited about this. Let me turn on the light here, and man, look at this. It turned out just perfect. Look at this water inlet from below, and here on the other side, the inlet from above. Man, this turned out really good. Dude, this job is perfect. The Lago Bachinha setup came over here, but it's temporary because these two spaces here are for me to put these two aquariums. I'm going to remove this whole island that's here in the middle. It's going to come out of here, this aquarium. I still need to figure out where I'm going to put it, and let's go. Finally, the most anticipated moment. Let's go, the hose is ready. Just turn on the faucet and let the water run. Wow, man, water is finally coming into my giant aquarium finally, huh? How long I've waited for this. This was really the project that took me the longest. It took more time, both to bring the aquarium and to organize everything, to set it up and get everything in order. But since we cut a lot of glass in here, there's still glass dust around. I'll fill it to a certain point, then siphon everything out to clean it thoroughly. And then I'll fill it with the water that the fish will stay in. And since it's huge, it's still going to take a while to fill up. I'll keep working here to get everything running properly. Well, first part completed successfully. The aquarium already has enough water for me to drain it, removing all the glass dust. And here the sump is already in place, and so is the tank rack, so the water will go down through here. The filtration process will be done here in this sump, then it will go over here and continue the filtration here. Space for fish, and the pump returns the water back into the aquarium. Man, let me finish all of this quickly, because I'm really anxious to see the water running in here. All done. I removed all the glass dust that was inside here. And now, yes, it's time to finish up here. Assemble all the aquarium plumbing, the whole filtration system, put the pump in, fill it with water, get everything running, fill it up once again, and put this flange here. My God, here we go. Let me ask, you checked it out, right? You've already hit the like button down below because for God's sake, man, this video is a lot of work. But like I said, it's for a great cause. Let's go. Everything is already connected here, and there. So I just need to finish filling it up, put the pump there, and plug it in. I've already told you how excited I am for this. Look, the aquarium is full of water, and check this out, it's almost there. Man, it's already past the overflow level and it still hasn't fallen. How is that possible? Go, just a little more. Oh, it started, it's going down more and more. Come on, let's fill this thing up. Oh, it started to fall here in the filter. My God, I need to fix the filter here. Well, it's going to start with this thing here then, in this second compartment. Whoa, that was too much for it. Hey, water is already starting to fall over here too. And here I'm going to leave this multi-layer foam. Man, this is excellent. It helps me a lot. I'll include the link in the video description for anyone interested. It's washable, has multiple filtration layers, and makes the water crystal clear. And what I noticed here is that it looks like there's already a leak here. Look, see the little drop running down and it's coming from right there? Well, just one drop, that doesn't make a difference. A small amount of sealant was missing on the thread, but I fixed it later. The last sump compartment finished filling, which will be the refuge. So, if I have any fish in here that are having some kind of problem, I'll put them here temporarily. Or maybe another one that's a bit too small to put up there directly. I can leave it here to get it used to eating feed, to get it used to this water and everything else. This is the refuge and now it's flowing down to the tank system. Here, like I said, there will be media, space for fish, and the pump. Finally, the aquarium is full, everything is organized here, everything is set up. The pump I'm going to use to run this aquarium here is this super high-tech pump from Maxi Brazil. Man, I love this pump. This is, without a doubt, one of the best pieces of equipment I have here in my recording studio, and for sure, it would be the one to run this gigantic aquarium. It already comes with this panel here, which has a wave or continuous flow function and a feeding timer. Here I can control if I want more power or less power. And besides, when I plug it in, you'll see it has this digital panel that shows what power level it's at. And for those who have a lot of aquariums and are always having one problem or another, check this out. It has this smart pause feature. It means it turns off when it's either dry or when there's some dirt blocking it, and then it shuts down. So it doesn't cause any problems or burn out the equipment. Time to turn it on, and you have no idea, right? I'm really happy about this because the last time I had an aquarium this size, I had to get rid of it. Well, I wasn't sad because I knew that situation at that moment was going to help a lot, but of course, I really missed that aquarium. And now there's another huge one, a good one like that, so let's go. No more waiting. It's on, the panel turned on, the pump is sending water, and then, wow, look at that, it's starting to come out, and there it is, moving the water inside the aquarium, the pump at full power, water falling like crazy. Here, throwing everything out, my God, all done, I managed to fix it there. Later I'll make some adjustments, I need to fix one thing or another. And now, the next step is to move all these fish to that aquarium. Give baby the home back once again, because man, just look at how many fish are in here and babies over there. Oh my God, right? The little fish is already feeling uncomfortable, man, so do I really need to take it out? It's more than time to free up baby's home. So I'm going to take all the fish that are in these two aquariums and put them over here. Man, this aquarium is going to look amazing with lots of different exotic and super rare fish. I just got a message from my friend Rafa Mustache Aquario, saying that he's donating some fish from his aquarium to me. Well, I'll leave the link to his channel here in the description. Go check out the mega tank he has in his living room and try to figure out which of the fish are in there. That will be coming to my recording studio, where you can also see this and many other things that happen here. Why did I spend 2 weeks working hard on this project? I mean, I also need to take care of all my aquariums. And speaking of that, there are more fish going there. My catfish in the plants, which is right behind the rock. The cynodonts, it's also going to that huge aquarium. There's a lot to do, so you know what that means. Click the button here to subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching. May God bless you all. I'm really tired, but remember to do healthy, crazy things Peace.